Hey guys, Chandler here with Trout and Fly Fishing, and welcome to another episode of the Reel Corner, where I give you the pros and cons of the industry's top fly reels. Now, we've been away for a little while. We hopped over to Colorado for IFTD. We saw a ton of new products for the 2020 season, and we're super excited about a lot of those products. We've been busy editing those videos, so keep a lookout on our YouTube channel for all things IFTD, including a ton of new product releases, a ton of really pertinent insider reviews from some of the top names in the industry. And if you want to get notifications for those videos, click subscribe down below and hit the bell so you're notified of all future videos. Now, in today's episode of the Reel Corner, I wanted to review one of the top new reels from Lamson. You know, we saw this reel at IFTD, it caught our eye then, and we're really excited to begin selling these reels and to give you a review of the all-new Lamson Speedster S. Now, the Speedster S is obviously a redesign of the previous iteration, the Speedster, and Lamson's made a lot of really key changes to this reel to bring a very versatile, incredibly lightweight, freshwater and saltwater friendly fly reel to the market in the new Speedster S. And I'm here to give you some of the details of this brand new reel for 2020. Now, when you first pick up the new Speedster S, you notice a few things. Lamson's got some new colors going here. And I actually really like this color they call Midnight. It's a really dark blue with some neon green accents here. It's a really sharp looking color and a color that we haven't seen from any reel manufacturer in the past. So fly reel manufacturers continue to make reels that are lighter and lighter, and the Speedster S is the newest iteration of this incredibly lightweight class of freshwater reels that we see from all reel manufacturers. You can really notice the lightweight build of this reel, and in picking it up, I mean, it's really almost featherweight. It's incredibly light. I have with me today the 456 version of this reel, and it has to be one of the lightest trout reels on the market. This 5+ version of the Speedster S weighs in at 3.75 ounces, which is incredibly light for a freshwater fly reel. Some of the key features on this reel include a totally redesigned spool and frame. You know, Lamson has really improved the porting on the spool here. You can see that they built the counterbalance into the reel, which is a really cool feature. They've included this new inbound handle, which is great. And they've also reduced the reel weight by redesigning the frame. When companies start to make reels that are incredibly lightweight, durability always comes into question. And the durability of this reel, I'm happy to report, is top-notch. The Speedster S is built with 6061 aluminum, which is used in a lot of reels today. And the Type 2 anodized finishing on this thing helps it stand up really well to dings and scrapes and time on the water. As we open up the spool here, you can see, first of all, that the spool pops off with one easy movement. You know, Lamson's known for having this easy spool, and the access to the interior is super simple, which is really nice. We also see the conical drag system that Lamson's known for, which is built on a proprietary Teflon alloy drag system. You know, these drags are great for freshwater fishing. They provide a ton of drag strength to the angler while also keeping the reel incredibly lightweight. These drag systems are much lighter than disc drag systems, and you don't get the added weight to the reel that you see in saltwater drags that are disc drags that combine stainless steel discs and carbon discs. Now, another one of Lamson's goals on this reel was to design a reel that had the lowest weight to line pickup ratio. And that means that they set out to design a reel that was incredibly lightweight, but still had really high retrieval rates. And they did that by redesigning the spool of the Speedster S to be even larger than the spool on the previous iteration of the Speedster. Now, this ultra large arbor spool will help anglers pick up line really quickly on the water. It's a super efficient design. It doesn't have a huge backing capacity, so it might not be the best option for chasing saltwater species like bonefish, but the reel still has plenty of backing capacity for freshwater fish like trout, and the large arbor design is incredibly nice for picking up line quickly. Now, one of the things that really hasn't changed all that much in this reel is the sound. We hear a really classic Lamson sound from the Speedster S, and in fact, I think most of the Lamson reels, especially the freshwater reels, really sound the same. It's a sound that I like. It's not the most pronounced sound out there, but it is the classic Lamson reel sound. It's got a nice freshwater sound. You won't be able to hear it across the river, but it still gives you a little feedback as a fish is taking out drag. This reel is really made for the freshwater angler. It's a great reel for trout, for bass, for small pike, pickerel, stuff like that. It has a strong enough drag to take it into light salt applications, but it's really a reel that's not meant to balance heavier rods. It's meant to be put on a trout rod, and it's one of the best trout reels on the market. If you're looking for your next trout reel, this new iteration of the Speedster S has to be at the top of your list. It's one of the greatest reels on the market. You know, Lamson's known for making their freshwater reels really light, really durable, with a really strong drag system, and this Speedster S is no departure from that tradition. Now, the Speedster S retails for $350. It comes in a variety of sizes, and it has one other color called Ember that's a little different than this midnight color. And you can get this reel and all Lamson reels at troutandflyfishing.com. If you have any questions, you can call us here at the shop at any time at 888-413-5211 or email us at support@troutandflyfishing.com. Now, in the coming weeks, we're going to review other new reels that we saw at IFTD from all the major reel manufacturers. If you want to stay tuned, if you want to get notifications when we release those videos, hit subscribe in the box below and click the bell to be notified of all future videos. I'm Chandler. I'll see you next week on The Reel Corner.